All right, guys, so I am late to this story, I know, but I did want to cover it because I do think that it's kind of a big deal, maybe even a bigger deal than some people are necessarily making it out to be. But Matt Reeves has come out on Twitter. That's not the thing that I wanted to show you. Here it is. Matt Reeves has come out on Twitter, and he's confirmed that he's finished the script for the Batman Part 2. The tweet says, partners in crime, in parentheses, fighters, and then he adds his writing partner, Mattson Tomlin. We have been wondering what the hell's going on with this movie for years at this point. The Batman came out in like 2022. So it's been 3 years, and just now they're finished writing the script. The other thing is that there's been an open question of, will James Gunn even ultimately end up greenlighting this movie? Because, as we all know, James Gunn is starting a new DCU. Well, he started with Creature Commandos, but it's really starting with Superman, which is opening up later this week. And we know that there's going to be a Batman as a part of that DCU. They say that they're going to want 2 Batmen going concurrently. Are they actually going to go through with that? Should they go through with that? So the fact that Matt Reeves has come out like 2 weeks before the release of the new Superman movie, this says a lot in my opinion. What this tells me is that James Gunn absolutely intends on making this movie, because one of the points of speculation has been that James Gunn is waiting on, or Matt Reeves is waiting, or I guess they're both waiting on really ramping up, work on the Batman Part 2 until after Superman releases. Because if Superman is like super successful, then James Gunn can just cancel the Batman Part 2, right? Everybody's going to be hyped on Superman, everybody's going to be hyped on the new DCU, and they're going to be more open to canceling the Matt Reeves Batman universe and starting anew with a DCU Batman. But if Superman flops, if this new DCU is dead on arrival, well, then you got to fast track the Batman Part 2, because the Batman actually was successful. The Penguin was especially successful. So what this tells me is that James Gunn is not thinking that in a 4D chess manner like that. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty exciting. The other thing is that if you're James Gunn, are you also maybe wondering, maybe we rope the Batman Part 2 into the DCU, right? Like maybe Robert Pattinson Batman just ends up being the Batman of the DCU, because there are also, rumors, not positive rumors, regarding the DCU Batman movie, Brave and the Bold. Like, director Andy Muschietti apparently has no idea what's going on with the movie. He's like said in interviews, or he's like, I don't know what's going on. We don't know. So it's like, what? What are you talking about? It seems like at the very least, Andy Muschietti isn't directing it. We know that the script isn't done yet. It's taken them a while to write that script too. Like, that isn't still a possibility, right? That James Gunn wants the Robert Pattinson Batman and the Batman Part 2 to be a part of the DCU. Now, what do I want as a fan as of right now in 2025, 2 weeks before the opening of Superman?